What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Vet Green, and I am really coming to y'all because there's just been some things on my mind as I am putting together my show, revamping, because y'all know I don't mind starting over. I don't mind testing things out to see what works, to see what I like, to see what I dislike, because that's how you gain experience. That's how you know what it is that you want to do, because you have to try it. And y'all, it has been a phenomenal experience that I've been able to gain, right? I've been doing this probably consistently for about 3 years now, right? And I have done a phenomenal job, have interviewed and had great conversations with some phenomenal people, and it's things that I'm very, very proud of. But now I need to move on, right? And coming back home to the city of Buffalo, I felt that I would be able to broaden my horizons. Well, it didn't work out exactly as planned, but I was able to gain a lot of experience. Experience that I am very proud of, you know. Again, I got to really interview some really dope people. Some of the pain points, y'all, that I have found is that crabs in a barrel mentality is real. Okay, it is real, and it's not just in the city of Buffalo. It's in a lot of cities, because I speak to some of my friends, like in the city of Chicago and down in Georgia, and they've experienced the same thing. I say that to say, everybody, is that you in this business, you need to be careful who you are aligning with, because not everybody means you good. And I've learned that the hard way. I really, 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 if someone that I have met and we have come in contact with each other, then you know I am really somebody who want everybody to win. I really do. Like, my heart really want everybody to win. But what I've realized, y'all, is that everybody is not of the same mindset. Some people will look at you as competition, and because it's not a healthy competition, because it's you can take something from me competition, the sabotage is real. They will try and drag your name or lie and just, I don't know. Again, if you have met me in person and we have had a conversation, you know that I am one of the realest people out there. For real, because I really genuinely want people to win. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been on the other side and I know how it feels to be counted out. So I am someone who would never want to do that to other people. But there's a lot of people that are going to count you out in this thing. There's a lot of people who are going to not think that you are who you are. And what I need you to do is to continue to move forward, regardless of that. Coming back home, I really wanted to be able to work with people because I saw what was going on in Chicago, and I'm like, oh, if we can do that here in the city of Buffalo, could you imagine where we could all be if we all collaborated together? But y'all, you got to meet people where they are. That is a major lesson that I've learned. I have to meet people where they are and not take it personal that some people just aren't going to like me. Some people aren't just going to like you. Some people really are going to look at you as competition. And because they think that you can take something from them, honey pie, sugar plum, you are going to be on their chopping block. And that is okay. Just know this is a game of chess, and you need to know who the players are and who you need to be, what you need to do in this chess game. You really need to know what you need to do in this chess game. I'm just saying, y'all. So I just want to encourage everybody to remember, the only competition is you. When you don't focus on anything else around you and you don't fall into that rhetoric like somebody can take something from you, I'm telling you, your life will be much smoother. There's no competition. And that's probably what sets me apart from a lot of other people. I don't look at y'all as my competition. I look at me as my competition, because at the end of the day, y'all, who am I competing with but myself? Because I am the only one that can sabotage me, right? If I don't do it, it's not going to get done. So who is my competition? I am my competition. Remember, you are your competition. You have no other competition. There may be people out there doing things bigger and better than you, but that's inspiration, not competition. It's not competition. My competition is me, and that's probably why a lot of people don't like me, and a lot of people, I am set aside from a lot of people, y'all, because I don't look at you as competition. You're not my competition. I am my competition. Remember that, all right? If you don't take anything else from Vet Green, do not let the outside forces of what people have going on in their lives influence you, okay? Don't listen. Everybody that's in your corner is really not in your corner, y'all. It's just, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. So I'm about to finish doing what I got to do. I'm really just testing out these camera angles and stuff, because one of my mindset friends, Calvin, the creative, had told me years ago to use this side of the camera. He said, Vet, you need to use this side of the camera. But because I didn't feel very comfortable using the side of the camera, because I can't see what's going on, I never really used the side of the camera. But again, you live and you learn, experience. And as I am revamping Green Links Media and what we have going on, y'all, since we are, quote, all over the place from what I was told, I don't even... I love that y'all continue to rock with us. And yeah, we have been doing a lot of things, but that's what you do. You throw the darts, y'all. Don't be afraid to try some things. Don't be afraid. I see so many people not doing anything because they want it to be perfect and they're afraid to just try some things. So many people, some of y'all with so much talent out here, just, I don't know, y'all. I just never was one to just, I don't know, y'all. I'm different. I'm definitely different. I realize that, and I am accepting of that. I am definitely different. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day on purpose. Yeah, y'all have a great day. All right. So I'm back. And I just wanted to, again, just encourage everybody. And I hope that this is working, that this camera angle is right. But let me just encourage all of you to do not try something just because you may not have everything that you need to make it look perfect. Do not be afraid to try just because you may not have all the people in place. Because what I realize, what has happened in my life is that I may not have had all the people, but one thing the Most High always has done and continues to do is send what I need. Send me what I need. And that is what's going to happen for you. I see so many people just afraid to make a mistake, just afraid to try, just afraid, that false evidence appearing real, fear. Because what? Because it's not going to look perfect, and because you're out here portraying that you have it all together, people are going to realize that you don't. Like, help me understand why you aren't doing what it is that you know you want to do. These are all questions that I had to ask myself, because one of the challenges that I had in my life, that I was afraid of the judgment from other people. And then I came to realize, like, how dare they judge me when their closets aren't clean themselves? You get what I'm saying? So many of us won't, because we are afraid of what other people are going to say, what other people are going to do. And it's like, bump them. You know, I am at this huge age in my life, and I can recall my mom, you know, as she got older, she got to a point in her life where she was like, I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to say what I feel. And that's how I feel. Like, I'm at this age, and I'm weary of what is going on in this world already. And I'm looking at the state of our people, and it's like, man, this crabs in a barrel mentality is not going to work in 2025. It's not, because we need each other. We need each other. But there's way too many of us not realizing that. And I realized that I just have to move on. Like, I was having a conversation with a family member earlier, and she was like, you know, there's just some people that just aren't going to be able to come. There's some people that you aren't going to be able to save. There's just, it is what it is. It just is what it is. And Vet, you just have to come to grips with that. You are just going to have to come to grips with that for me, I mentioned earlier, meeting people where they are. I say that because so many of us have issues, right? We didn't have a perfect childhood. So many of us have lingering effects of the remnants of the trauma from our childhood, right? And unfortunately, because it's there, it causes us to not always be, my granddaughter, it causes us not always be the most welcoming. I see it a lot. I see it a lot when I am dealing with businesses, and I'm really watching my words here, y'all. I just want to make sure, because words are powerful, I want to make sure that these feelings that I am feeling right now are conveying over, because it scares me to think that so many people are going to lose out on some great life experiences because we get in our own way. And I don't think many of us realize just how much we get in our own way. In 2018, and I've told this story, I went on a mission to save myself. And in doing so, I began to uncover various ways that I was self-sabotaging myself, that I was getting in my own way. I was one of those people, I was like day one, A1, not realizing that your net worth really is a determining factor of your net worth. So if all you are surrounding yourself with are people who are in the struggle like you are, you aren't going to be able to elevate out of that, because who's leading who? Everybody's in the struggle, right? You need to be around people who are doing greater than you, who are doing more than you, who are doing what you want to do. These are the things that I was telling myself. Not to say that the people that you've been around all your life aren't valuable people. I'm not saying that. But what I realize is that when you are in the struggle, that's all you know is the struggle. So you're going to perform in life based on that struggle mentality. And that struggle mentality will have you out here doing some of the most ungodly things, okay? Will have you out here risking your life, risking your freedom, you know? Am I talking to somebody? That's what the struggle will do to you, for you. Will have you out here looking like you're 50 and you're really 25. That's what the struggle will do. And it's like, okay, I don't want that for my life, you know? I'm not knocking anybody, and I'm not being judgmental, but the best I can do is get myself up out of that struggle so I can become an inspiration of what is possible. So I started this process, y'all, and it has been so wonderful. I'm so proud of what I've been able to accomplish, but I also realized that, y'all, man, we are our own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemy, and that crabs in a barrel mentality is why us as a people are so behind. Because instead of elevating my sister, we rather drag that sister down. Instead of elevating my brother, we rather drag that brother down. Because how dare you want more than I have? How dare you want more than you have? But it is okay. My mentor, coach, and y'all know I always talk about Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichols said that the best thing I can do is get myself up out of it. Let me get myself up out of the hood so I can show you that you could. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't look at me as something that, yeah. I want to be an inspiration, and I am going to be an inspiration for those people who want to be inspired. For those who just want to hate, then you are always going to look at me as somebody that is detestable. You are always going to look at me as someone who is your competition, and you're never going to be able to applaud for me because you can't applaud for you. I realize that. And because I realize that, I have to remove the personal and replace it with the logical. And again, go back to, you have to meet people where they are. You have to. So that is my lesson for today, y'all. I'm really just testing out this camera angle, and if this video turned out all right, then I'm going to go ahead and upload it to YouTube, okay? Because I don't mind trying. I don't mind testing. And I know that I am going to be someone I am already somebody who inspire people, because that's God. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but God. And I own that. I own that. I've taken on that responsibility. Happily. Happily. So, y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. On purpose. Because you can. You really can.